So this is happy hour. Welcome everybody. You are very welcome here to this Thursday happy hour. David has brought over some gin that he procured through the mail from Bend, Oregon, because he hasn't been anywhere but Bellingham, Washington. He brought this gin, so we're having a little gin and tonic. And we're just thinking that if we drink gin and tonic, it may become gin and tonic weather. That's what we're going for here. For those of you who don't live in the most northwest corner, the most northwest city of the most northwest state, it is one of those summers that just can't quite seem to get into gear. It was raining all morning, and I've been saying this a lot on these Thursdays, and I just have to let you know it's always so nice when the sun goes away after a rainy summer morning. And here we are. If I look behind me, that's to the west, and I can see enough blue that we're going to be all right. Hope you're feeling all right. Standing on the corner, across from Mr. Blues, in a faded denim jacket, broken shoes. Chill north wind was blowing, spring was coming on. Wondered to myself how long I have been gone. Walked across Main Street, down a flight of stairs. Neon sign was flashing, all my friends were there. Well, I just started singing the song I haven't sung since last summer, and I just in my head said, you know what, David, let's do a second take of this. And I realized we were live, and I launched into a Robert Sarazin song called Feels So Good to Be Feeling Good Again, and I don't know it anymore, at least not right now, so I better warm up with something I know. Here we go. It's almost gin and tonic time. Zoe's been drinking. Zoe's been drinking. Zoe's been drinking again. Last time I saw her out in the town, she had all 4 sheets in the wind. At first I was afraid to join the parade, but soon enough I jumped in. Zoe's drinking, Zoe's drinking, Zoe's drinking again. Started on a Sunday and it moved to a Monday, Tuesday with a country band too. Wednesday found us out of the grand, something we all used to do. The band still plays, but I'm afraid the nights I make it all few. Well, Zoe's been drinking, Zoe's been drinking, Zoe's been drinking again. She says I'm going to Mexico. I said I've heard that line before. She said, you don't believe me. You don't believe me. Never believe me. It's true. All I said though often read, it was all so blue. If you don't trust, I'll do what I must. I'll fly away from you. That's when I just say, Zoe's been drinking. Zoe's been drinking, Zoe's been drinking again. There's so many places we want to go. We can't go there anymore. There's bars we want to go to, but if we went there, we'd be very lonely. You can't go to the bar. You cannot be physically distanced in a bar. You cannot be without a mask in a bar, because when you're in a bar, you're putting something in your mouth, so you can't go to the bar. We have to wait on the bars. We're waiting on the bars. Some people are making mixed drinks at home. Some people have become very good at making mixed drinks, fancy cocktails at home because they have the extra time. Other people have just stopped drinking altogether. They said, we'll just not drink. We can't go to the bar. We won't drink at all. Other people are drinking a little more. Some people are doing all three. So many places we want to go. Talk about it again and again. But the places we end up, are the places we've already been. He's always been drinking. He's always been drinking. He's always been drinking again. And me too. What else can I do? I like to be with my friends. You should come too. There's plenty to do. We're not worried about when we'll get home. Then he'd be singing, then he'd be swinging, then he'd be drinking again. So it is happy hour. Now we're getting into the zone. Better check the intonation. I hope you're feeling all right this week. If you're writing in from somewhere other than Bellingham, tell us what the temperature is. We want to know what summer's like for other people because we hear about it, but we don't know if it really exists. Is it really warmer than 62 degrees somewhere out there in our listening audience? That's what I want to know. I bet it's got to be warmer somewhere, even in New York. It's 8 o'clock in New York right now. It could be, is it in the 60s in New York right now?
Rosemary Morrison Nelson says it's gin and tonic weather in her backyard in Kirkland.
Excellent. Well, I'm dreaming of warmer weather here. I'm going to do a song about warm weather. It was a night so hot. Tell you if I could, how the moon set fire to the cottonwoods, and the horses called to the riverbank with the water boys that would not drink. Texas, Texas, good old girl. Think I'll love you till I leave. It was a night so stale. Hear a dead man say he wished he'd fell the other way. Hear the stars go by. Hear a fool make sense. Hear the black-eyed Susans by the backyard fence. Texas, Texas, you're a good old girl. Think I'll love you till I leave. It was a night so fierce that I lost my shoe. God in heaven lost the golden rule. Blue lightning flashed, struck the water tower, and the old hall clock struck the half an hour. Texas, Texas, good old girl. Think I'll love you till I leave. It was a night so long that it gives you time to think about what you might have done with the turquoise ring. And the note she hung from the front door screaming about what went wrong. Song from the great Eric Taylor. He passed away this winter. I love the songs of Eric Taylor. I love the live records of Eric Taylor. I love seeing him play live. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Choices long mulled over, questioned. Brought us to these mornings. Was no map, but we found the road signs. Internal, nocturnal. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Sunsets so early some nights. I used to view it as an invitation. Now I'm resigned. It's just an early cancellation. It's not that I won't make it through. Still plenty I want to do. I'll push through and all the flying. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. But I don't even know who lives here. I don't know who bought this last 6-pack of beer. I don't know who's drinking. I don't know who's drinking it now. There's a beautiful field in a land that is fair. Happy land and see you. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Sometimes I kind of like this voice. The other end of the line. Helping me out from the call center. It's like they've become a friend of mine. Puts me in a good mood. But then it's over too soon. And I feel like they're feeling it too. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I believe it. Sometimes I really feel it. Sometimes I believe it. Ah, there's a new one there. Guess I can't keep saying that for too much longer, but I still feel like it's new. David, has anybody reported what the temperature is if they're somewhere other than Washington State right now?
Many reports coming in. Clay Fred says it's humid and almost 90 in New York.
90!
Henry,
That's like 50% more than what we have going. We're 60, you're 90. That's amazing. What are you, 90? 90 seems so distant, like impossible to feel 90. I wonder if they're liking, Clay, are you liking the 90? Let us know. 90 at 9 o'clock at night. Never in Washington State.
if you think that's hot, Henry St. Clair says it's 95 today in St. Louis.
Wow. Okay.
Billiam reports.
Hey, it's Billiam's birthday, everybody. If Facebook has any truth to it, happy birthday, Billiam.
And he's reporting 34 degrees in Guelph, Ontario.
Well, they're Celsius, so that's difficult for us.
Which we've converted to 93.2 degrees in Fahrenheit. Mike West says it's 72 and muggy in Chehalis.
70 in Chehalis. 72 in Guelph. 90 in New York City. And Dave is going to tell us about somewhere else.
93 in West Branch, Michigan.
93 in West Branch, Michigan. At 9 o'clock at night, they don't use heavy covers. They just lie down and sleep tight. Well, alright, that's putting me in a summer mood just hearing about the fact that summer's existing somewhere else. Make your getaway, dog. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarl. Come on back to us. Oh, make your getaway, darling. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarl. Come on back to us. Got a homemade meal in the freezer, stuffed way down in the back. A nice cold beer for a teaser, a couple with your name in the right. Make your getaway, darling. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarl. Come on back to us. Hearts dance like flies in the dark, finding their way to the light. I know you're out there somewhere, keeping me awake at night. Make your getaway, darling. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarling. Come on back to us. Mary's made up a bed in the back room with the quilt she got from her mom. I'll meet you at the station. You can walk home on my arm. Make your getaway, darling. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarling. Come on back to us. Hearts dance like flies in the darkness, finding their way to the light. If you don't begrudge the welcome, we won't begrudge the flight. Make your getaway, darling. Ride the midnight bus. Leave all your troubles and snarling. Come on back to a song from the great Andrew Calhoun. Oh, let's do two Calhouns. David, do you want to get on this, or is the ship sailing? We can bring the pilot back to the bar car of the flight. Andrew Calhoun, my friend and one of my songwriting mentors. Not that he ever told me what to do. I just listened to him and I thought, wow, that's how you do it, you know. And so I consider him a mentor. And we'll do. That was one of his. I added some words to it actually. I think I asked him if it was okay. It's hard to stop me, really. This one I did not add any words, so at least I'm not planning to. But if I forget the words, I will make something up, and I won't let you know when that happens. So we're just going to assume that this is another Andrew Calhoun song. David, how you doing?
Great.
David's got the lobster tie. He's from Maine. We saw Al Lofgren was tuning in earlier. Al, let us know what's going on in Maine. Is it lobster season?
He says it's foggy and 75 in Kittery Point.
All right. Can you eat lobster in July?
Yeah.
Okay. I was only in Maine in August, and I had a lobster.
You can pretty much get lobster year-round.
Really? Lobstermen don't get a day off, do they?
Nope.
And when they have downtime, they have to make ties. We can't wait to be able to run around and hang out with all of you out there. And we're talking about doing the brew pub tour of Maine, New Hampshire. Station ourselves there in Kittery Point for a week at some point. But it's going to be a while. She had the sorry story. She had these pretty eyes. Amazed that I would bawl. Imagine my surprise. Dancing with the daughter of a drunk. She could have been a princess, her body in a trunk, dancing with the daughter of a drunk. She had a riddle for me in the wounded light of morning, saying, help me if you can, but I'm beyond your helping, love me if you can, even though I don't deserve it. Daughter of a drum. She might have been a princess, her body in a trunk, dancing with the daughter of a drum. All she felt was pain, and the grinding and the jamming. All I felt was shame, anger, doubt, and damning, and sneaking out the back way, and the door slammed. You son of a bitch's daughter, I'm a wild roving Jew, and I'm running on consignment with a purple IOU out in a field of onions. My number's always odd, kind of the minions, short of the ass of God. I am come to meet your panic and the history of our dreaming. When you run me off as crazy, make a brass plate for my screaming. Dance, with the daughter of a drunk. She might have been a princess, her body in a drum. Dancing with the daughter of a drum. Where you hiding, babe, with the chosen or the lost? Did you follow your own footsteps when the lines got crossed? Are you coming back to meet me? As a lover, friend, a ghost, one who sold your life out, one who loves you most. I'm dancing with the daughter of a drunk. She might have been a princess or a body in a trunk, dancing with the daughter of a drunk. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, oh Lord. Two Andrew Calhoun songs there for you. Now we got the one and only David Penderlofgren back on the job. The flight is taken to the air. We are cruising elevation, which means the pilot can come backstage and have backstage to the bar car and have a cocktail. He's drinking cider over there. Well, Rosemary was there early in the show. I hope she's still hanging out because Rosemary tuned in, made me think to do a couple Irish things here. And I know David is capable, so why don't we do a bit of the old Good Ship Kangaroo, learn from the singing of Christy Moore.
There was a request for
Digital shots?
definitely a request for digital shots. That's already happened maybe twice.
Billiam, if it is your birthday, I'll do whatever request you ask if I can muddle through it. Anything I can do at least 50% of the words, I'll try to give it a go.
There, Lullaby of New York.
Lullaby of New York.
Is that? There were several requests for that, which must be something you know.
Our winner in New York?
Lullaby Broadway?
Lullaby New York is a Christmas number. I once did it off season in Ireland, and I was reprimanded. So we just have to wait. We have to wait for that. That's Fairy Tale in New York. I don't know what Lullaby in New York is.
I think it's Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah, that's the Pogue song. I don't know about the Lullaby in New York. That's probably a fiddle tune written by Jay Unger, but we don't know it. Once I was a waiting man, lived at home at ease. Now I am a mariner who sails the stormy seas. I always loved seafaring life, bid me love adieu. Shipped as a steward and cooked me boys aboard the Kangaroo. And I never thought she would prove false or even prove it true. We sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. Think of me, mournfully she did say, when you are in a foreign land and I am far away. Take this lovely trip, leave it, let it bear in mind the love and trust and faithful heart you leave in tears behind. And I never thought you would prove false or even prove it true. When we sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. Hey! Cheer up, my own true love. She weeps so bitterly. She sobs, she tried, she choked, she cried. She could not say goodbye. But I won't be gone for very long, about a month or two. When I do return again, of course I'll visit you. And I never thought she would prove false or even prove it true. When we sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. From many's foreign shore, and many's foreign present unto my love I bore. I had tortoises from Tenerife and ties from Timbuktu, a China rat, a Bengal cat, and a Bombay cockatoo. I never thought she would prove false or even prove it true. We sailed away to Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. Straight off I saw the dwelling, a place above the town, where an ancient maid upon a line was hanging out a gown. Where is my love? She's vanished, sir, about 6 months ago, with a smart young man who drives the van for Chaplain, son and co. And I never thought she would prove false or even proven true. But we sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. Hey! Soaps and suds and blue, a heart's true love of hat and starch and wash and soda too. I must be gone away from here, no longer can I stay. With some China Hottentot I'll waste my life away. And I never thought she would prove false or even prove it true. We sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard the Kangaroo. Hey! She was no foolish girl, her age was to score. My love, she was no spinster, she'd been married twice before. I cannot say it was her wealth stole me heart away. She's a washer in the laundry for 1.09 a day. And I never thought she would prove false or even prove it true. When she sailed away from Bounty Bay aboard. Thank you very much for enjoying that one with us there. Milford Bay, of course, is the original. I don't know where Milford Bay is. I've always meant to look that up. That's New Zealand. It's New Zealand. We have my upstairs neighbor is physically distanced over there, and enjoying the show. Thank you to Wendy for sponsoring us every week with her backyard here. It's pretty cool. We had a very exciting afternoon. Wendy was at her laptop here in the backyard working, and we had the ant exterminators over here, and they were exterminating right up until 10 minutes before 5. So I don't know what that explains or doesn't explain, and they say everything they're spraying is totally has no effect on humans, so we're fine. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. That's our situation here. Milford Bay is New Zealand, and I don't know who wrote the tune. Planksy did the song. And we often make the mistake as new listeners of Irish music. We think, Planksy, that is very proper traditional Irish music. But in their time, in the 70s, they were thought of as totally nuts because they were combining traditional music with new songs. And they were rebels, and that was a new song at the time, I believe. Well, that has a lot of great old language, so I'm not sure. I am sure that they were not thought of as proper traditional music at the time. How much more can I pontificate and then backtrack? Let's see. Maybe I'll play another tune.
I have some updates.
That's good.
So, Billiam says it is his birthday, for real. Good old 38.
38. That was a good one. Good one for me. I was there.
And, okay, so Clay keeps asking for Fairy Tale in New York, says Billiam.
Okay.
And he says, so I should probably share the love and request the same. Although secretly I want Farm in New Hampshire, but I'll give it to Clay. Do with that what you will.
Billiam wants Farm in New Hampshire. I was at a lock-in one time at EVGB's. It was a pub in Thomastown, and the bartender was called Evie. They called it EVGB's because it was a music venue. And the police came, the guards came, and that meant everybody in the pub had to go upstairs to the sitting room upstairs above the pub and wait for the guards to move on and keep drinking. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And wonderful people there in Thomastown. That's where the great guitar player lived out the rest of his life. Air. That's the name of one of his records. John Martin. Thomastown, Kilkenny, Ireland. All to say, I played Fairy Tale in New York in not even November, wasn't even close. It was maybe April. And it didn't land, and that's when I learned you cannot do Fairy Tale in New York. Well, maybe you can after a few more gin and tonics, but not this early in the show, all right? Let's just have some sense of decorum about it. Well, it's almost Jamboree time. We are having a Jamboree. You are invited. In fact, the Jamboree is in your backyard. This year we'll be live streaming the concert from an unknown location here in Bellingham, live streaming to your backyard. So gather as many people as you're comfortable hanging with, and you can watch the show and listen to the show. We have a very great lineup. Jacob Jolliffe just confirmed today he's going to be able to join us. Great lineup. But before the whole COVID hit, we had a bunch of acts lined up. One of them is an Irish band by the name of Bellingham. They were going to come and play, but they couldn't make it because nobody can go anywhere anymore. So we'll do a tune that I learned from Bellingham, from a bootleg of that concert they did at a print shop in Cork City. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie Riley, Rosie, Rosie Riley, oh, I held Rosie in my arms at the fair in Ballinasloe. Ballinasloe's green and lovely. In the morning coming down, Rosie said, telling fortunes, across a paw with half a crown. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie Riley, Rosie, Rosie Riley, oh, I held the rose in my arms, the fair I didn't know she had a husband, a much bigger man than me. I didn't know she had two brothers, both as big and bad as he. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie Riley, Rosie, Rosie Riley, oh, I held Rose in my arms at the fair in Ballinasloe. I saw me father throwing bottles, I saw my brother on the ground, I felt my head split wide open. Rosie, Rose, where are you now? It's Rosie, Rosie, Rosie Riley, Rosie, Rosie Riley, oh, I held Rosie in the arms at the fair in Ballinham. At the foot of a hill there's a neat little still where smoke curls up to the sky. By the smoke and smell you can plainly tell whiskey brewing nearby. What fills the air with an odor rare betwixt both me and you? As home we roll we'll have a bowl of rare old Mountain Dew. I little-lum, I little-lum, little-lum, I lay, I little-lum, little-lum, I lay. Now look, where the grass is growing, water flowing, free and easy way. Just give me some of that grand old stuff made near Galway Bay. Now peel is all from Donegal, Galway and Leitrim too. We'll give him a slip, we'll have a sip of that real old Mountain Dew. I little-lum, 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 I lay, I little-lum, 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 I lay. Praises high. That's with poaching from Ireland's green, still from wheat and rye. Roll away with pills, it cures all ills, pagan, Christian, and Jew. As home we roll, we'll have a bowl of real old Mountain Dew. I little-lum, 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 I lay, I little-lum, 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 I lay, I little-lum, little-lum, I lay, I little-lum, 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 I lay. William, happy birthday to you. I hope at some point you're gonna drink some poachine. It's my favorite drink. Here's a request for you. Can I come visit you this summer way upon that farm in New Hampshire? I won't stay long. I'll stay out of your way. Just wanna see your smile on a green summer day, and there's a river we can go swimming, take off our clothes, have a new beginning, watch the dirt fall from our fingers and toes. Lay out all the flat river stones in the salt flowering trees. Kiss you so sweet. Can I go back to your arms again, where my heart has always been? Can I crawl into the cracks of your smile? Run my hand down, go back a while. The eyes are the ones I know, where I laid so long ago, where the arms are the ones I've seen. Mountains white, mountains green, in the sun's beam. Flowering trees, this is so sweet. Yes, my love, you can come and see me. Though again I know you'll leave me, our hearts can only bend so long. The reason why you've been gone to the rivers, the mountains and the hills, the late night parties, the daffodils, the inside passage of Macintosh, where you became part of all that you saw, the soul Happy birthday to Bellingham in Guelph, farm in New Hampshire. Back there when we were singing Irish songs, there was talk of wedding and marriage, and I thought, this is the first summer in maybe my entire adult life that I'm not performing at least one wedding. We're gonna really miss it, you know. We get the booze going at the weddings, and we got everyone's beautiful at the weddings, you know, and the band gets fed at the weddings, and we even sometimes play music too, if I remember right. But we hang out. If you ever want us to come hang out at your wedding, just we're there. Dave and I are great, and we bring 3 other guys and gals. We bring the band, and we hang out at your wedding. I know we play music somewhere in the middle, and at the end, the farewell song from the High, Wide, and Handsome Band is this one right here. So this goes out to any of the newlyweds out there. I just saw somebody post on Facebook. They're getting married in 2 weeks. I thought and they said there can only be 3 guests, but that's all we need. I thought that's beautiful. So this one goes out to all of those. Oh, life ain't nothing but a party with all of your friends. As soon as you've recovered from the last one, it's time time it started again. Oh, life ain't nothing but a party. Party where no one can get enough of the cake that never stops flowing. The band that never wants to stop. When I met her, I could see she had a bonnet full of bees. But I told her politely as I could, girl, those stingers ain't gonna do you no good. Oh, life ain't nothing but a party.
Yeah.
Party with all of your friends. As soon as you've recovered from the last one, it's time it started again. Oh, life ain't nothing but a party. A party where no one can get enough of the cake that never stops flowing. A band that never wants to. Life ain't nothing but a party with all of your friends. As soon as you've recovered from the last one, it is time, it is time, it is time, it is time, it is time to get started. Time to get started. Time to get started again. Hey, the dogs like it. The dogs like it. Oh, Yogoman! Well, I didn't tell you before, but we have a very special guest coming to be our guest act this afternoon. We're going to let them sneak in behind us, and we got a station B for them to go hang out at. And I thought maybe if we played that song, I won't tell you who it is, but I will tell you the guest is the original drummer of the High, Wide, and Handsome band. So I thought when we did that number, we would sort of send out the calling card, and he would arrive, and our guest has arrived. So we'll do another one here while he pulls into the station.
Have we considered playing weddings via Zoom?
We'd have to buy our own drink that way. That's the only thing that I'm not sure fits into the budget. No, we really don't drink that much at your wedding. Maybe a little white wine, red wine. Never shots early in the day. This is recorded, Robert. This is recorded. Well, we're there to have a good time with you, whether you're having a good time or not. We've never once left a wedding not having a good time. No, it was sincerely, we had one on the books and they postponed it till next year. We got a few for next year. Our heart goes out to anybody who's putting together a wedding for this summer and they gotta wait. You know, we're all waiting. The big pause. I just hope we're all getting some reading done. With all this stuff that we can't do, we can get some reading done, and I hope we're getting some reading done. David, you get any reading done? Yeah, I'm not getting as much done either. I'm getting some reading done, but not as much as I would think, you know. Maybe that means I wasn't going to the bar as much as I thought I was. Let's go. Turn the lights low. Feeling a little lost. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. along the side. I listen to you say, I listen to you say, I listen to you say. My eyes, I close my eyes, listen to you say, I listen to you say, listen to you say. Listen to you say, I listen to you say, I listen to you say. Outside my window, I saw stars. I listen to you say, I listen to you say, listen to you say. Open the door, shut out the lights. Listen to you sing, listen to you sing, I listen to you sing. Thanks for being with us here on this Thursday, and our friends have arrived. So nice to see your faces. It's been a long time, and the secret is out. That's right, Yogoman and Bongo Jack are our special guests, and at some point we're going to flip the camera over to their direction, but we're going to give a minute to get set up. And if you haven't noticed, Yogoman and Bongo Jack did a live stream this past Friday night, and it was killer. It was so good. And all these good songs I want Jordan to tell me more about. So really, once the camera's flipped his way, I hope he'll tell us more about this wonderful song about drinking wine, and then this other song about the pillow. And I don't know if he'll sing those for us or not, but it was really great. Great show we did last Friday. And Jordan, can you still listen to it? Is it on the web?
Yes.
Yeah. Yogoman Facebook page.
Yeah,
go to the videos. Everything we do is recorded forever now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's live, but it's recorded because it's all about your convenience.
Jordan says it's live, but it's recorded because it's all about your convenience. There is no live, as in you have to actually be there for it. You know.
Can't do that right now.
Should we just flip it over, Yogo, or should I do another?
Yeah, another one.
I'm not in the mood.
Just catching the vibe.
I'm not in the mood.
Nice. Very nice.
I put some refreshments there for you, tucked into the ladder. What's going over there in comment land?
John Gregory Longcore says,
Yeah.
thanks for making these times bearable. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the long course. Haven't heard from them in a little while. Glad to have you around, hanging with us again.
Bellingham says, we are the best present of the day, but don't tell Judy. And the Chuckanut Center grounds crew appreciated the RSB visit this afternoon and the reminder that it's Happy Hour Thursday.
Every Thursday is happy hour in the summer. Whether or not it acts like summer, we're going to act like it's summer, and that might bring the sun out. And I'm looking to the west. It's coming. It's coming. We will have sunshine about 7:30. Yeah. We always get sunset, sunshine over here. We get the sunset, sunshine over here. Even if it's raining all day, let me be clear. We get the sunshine, sunset over here. If you're facing west, you know the sunset time's the best. Pour yourself a little something and sit out and watch the view. If you got no view, it's true. Just walk over to some park or someone's lawn who does, and then you do. You can enjoy the view too. Makes the sunshine, sunset around here. It's always sunshine, sunset around here. High pressure region, they tell me. In Bellingham, it's true. We got the weather coming in off the coast, and the wind and the clouds are blowing all day through. But at the end of the day, when the sun goes away, there's going to be a break in the clouds, because it's true what I will say. Hey, hey, it's always sunshine, sunset around here. It's always sunshine, sunset around here. That one's made up just for you right now. Feeling good. Yogo, so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Not since you were up on the ladder.
Yeah, well, that's true. I wasn't really there. I'm moonlighting as a house painter this summer, and so it wasn't really me.
It was the ghost. It was the ghost.
Hey, let's flip that camera and welcome our friends here. They split their time between Linden, Texas, and Bellingham. We're so glad to see them in these non-getting close times, but we can lay eyes. Distance is mandatory, but suffering is optional.
That's right. Like that. Big bumper sticker. Yeah.
It's always sunset, sunshine around here.
You just made that up?
I did.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
Nice.
This one's called The Definition of Home. I wrote this in Linden, Texas, and I'm going to bring it to you here in Bellingham, Washington, or wherever you are in the world today. different for every individual in this world. But it's you I'm kissing, and I'm loving what you're dishing. Home is where my heart is naturally, because I'm home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. I'm home when I'm with you every day. Home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. Home when I'm with you every day. My trials and tribulations mean nothing when you're wrapped up in my arms. The struggles and strife of everyday life melt away with the glimmer of your charm. Because I'm home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. Home when I'm with you every day. Yes, I'm home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. Home when I'm with you every day. Play the changes for me, Robert. We come together, it feels just like home. It's rain, the rivers meet the sea. When we make love, the heavens open up. It reminds me why we all want to be free. Yeah, because I'm home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. Home when I'm with you every day. Yes, I'm home when I'm with you, and I'm home when I miss you. Home when I'm with you every day. Yes, I'm home when I'm with you every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. And go. Nice to be out in this beautiful yard in the evergreen state of Washington. This is beautiful. We also live in a green belt in the northeast end of Texas.
Really?
Yeah, once you get into the northeast bit, it's kind of like coming into Oregon if you're coming from. I mean, California's nice. You know, Northern California's beautiful too. But you kind of come in and you just see this massive greenery, and the oxygen level rises, and all right, I'm home now. This is good. It's just a smaller pocket, that's all. But it's nice to be here too and catch these different green vibes with Robert Blake and David Lofgren.
Tell me about that Are You Drinking Wine song you guys did on Friday.
Okay, so that's Winston Jarrett. Winston Flames Jarrett he's going to be turning 80 this year, and he is a musical hero of mine from the reggae genre. Probably, arguably, the first roots reggae singer ever from the late 60s when the genre was being carved out, sort of the spiritual nature of it. But, that's one of his that's kind of a little lighter that we cover also. But we played it in a live stream that we have on our website at yogoman.com and our Facebook page, Yogoman Burning Band there. And I kind of curated a set list with Winston of a Crucial Times 2020 set list. Because roots music is heavy, but we're in some kind of heavy times, and I felt like he had the best voice. The Black Lives Matter movement, being a gentleman who's survived many eras of oppression, and I wanted to give him the platform with our group, and I felt like we did that, and it was a really special thing. So, check it out.
Yeah.
Crucial Times 2020. We'll do some post-production on that too, and put some things available to you guys. But this is a Winston Jarrett song called "Feel So Good." There's also on the backing track, one of the members from Maytals is singing on it. Toots and the Maytals fan. You better tune this guitar.
Jack, tell us about that killer garment you got rocking there. That sweater, is a jacket, is a sweater?
I don't know.
Should we? Okay, well, this is a local plug for local business.
Okay.
Labels.
Yeah.
Women's consignment down by Trader Joe's and Solstice Brewery.
What a garment. Loving it.
Thank God that we are still around. Thank God that we are still around, because it makes us feel, it makes us feel, it makes us feel so good. Yeah. Now you drinking wine. Are you drinking wine? Because it makes us feel, it makes us feel, it makes us feel so good. Don't you break up this party. Don't you break up this party, because it makes us feel, it makes us feel, it makes us feel so good. Thank God that we are still around. Thank God that we are still around, because it makes us feel, it makes us feel, it makes us feel so good. Oh yes, and it makes us feel, it makes us feel, it makes us feel so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Winston. I love you. Woo! We're going to do a little one called Travel with Love. As though we're not all traveling too much these days, we feel very thankful to have been able to take this family trip to visit our brand new grandbaby in Bellingham, Washington. we can still be together, like Robert said, online, and at least, we can give each other a call here and there just to break up the monotony of being at home too often. It's good. It's good for all of us to pick up and just chat with our friends for a while. This one's called Travel with Love by Justin Hines and the Dominoes. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna travel with love. Everywhere I go, people always saying so. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Some of these men are so hard to understand. You know what I'm talking about. Some of these men are so hard to understand. But everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Well, I fell in love, sweet love. I fell in love, sweet love. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. I fell in love, sweet love. I fell in love, sweet love. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love. Everywhere I go, I've got to travel with love.
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Another local plug, Champlin Guitars. Thank you for letting me borrow this guitar, Devin Champlin.
Nice.
And James Bachman lets borrow these bongos.
Did Champlin build that guitar?
He didn't. It's a Yamaha. but
Okay.
Yamahas are built strong.
Yeah.
Built to last. We love you, Yamaha, as well.
But a
Making a
Yamaha
product.
ain't. It's a Yamaha's world, but ain't nothing with a Champlin's touch.
That's right.
Without.
I'll play one that Robert likes to play with me sometimes. We happen to be playing music together. It's called Up All Night.
Oh yeah.
So I would be the up all night guy, and Robert would be the go to bed early guy. And there's both worlds can exist harmoniously. He gets good night's sleep, and I sit at the campfire all night. But these guys chewing the fat.
I hope my mom heard that.
That's right. That's a mom plug. Everybody's singing out there. It's real easy. It goes like this. Well, yes, I'm a don't want to be up all night. Yeah, yeah, up all night. Yes, I do. Up all night. La, 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 wanna be up all night. How am I doing? Up all night. Got up late this morning. Actually, I think it was the afternoon. Rub my eyes, kiss my girl. I had my first cup of coffee about 2 o'clock. Had to get out of the house today, see some sunlight before the day is done. By the time I finally got out of the house, I could see the moon and stars shining down on me now, and I'm up all night. Lord, I don't want to be up all night. Ooh, yeah, up all night. Oh, yes, I do. Up all night. Lord, I don't want to be up all night. Up all night. Yes, I do. Well, I got a letter from Prince Popper in the Isle of the West Indies. Responsible for making them sounds. My ears, my feet say really don't stop, please. Jamaica music, the one I love, I said, really makes me feel like home. Papa said he found a dance in the country playing rock steady in the yard. Keep it up all night. Like I don't want to be up all night. Do, 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 up all night. Yes, I do. Up all night. Lord, I don't want to be up all night. I'm up all night. Yeah. Well, sometimes I think I should get up in the morning like them other folks do, but I ain't like that. I get up whenever the hell my body tells me to. Keep my little thought to say something. Just fine as cute as a button. Really doesn't matter because I'm living my life the way you want. And you know that I'm doing it singing up all night. Yeah. I wanna be up all night. Yes, I'm up all night. Yes, I do. I'm up all night. I don't want to be up all night. I'm up all night. Oh, da-da-do. Sing it out. Just you guys, come on. All together.
Yeah! Beautiful.
Thank you.
Get the jamboree feel.
That's right. Jamboree time. Coming right up. I think they're going to have a virtual jamboree
The jamboree's in your backyard.
in your backyard. So
Yeah.
go outside, experience the jamboree in your backyard. Maybe have a few friends over, safe distancing, of course. And have a good time, have a laugh, listen to the music online. Correct?
And we're selling tickets to this free show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I've tried it. I recommend it. I recommend trying it.
I'm just crazy enough.
Why not? I mean, people are donating. That's great, you know?
Yeah.
And Subdued String Band Jamboree, I have been to, I believe, every year that it's existed, except for, well, no, it will be this year there. I'll be there too.
Yeah, it's in
I'll
your
be in
backyard.
Linden, Texas.
Yeah.
And yes, we love Jamboree, love the vibes of Jamboree, and all the great people we get to. It's the Bellingham Community Party of the year, so don't miss out. Be with your friends, be with your family. Come on up if you need to come up. It's community party here now. We got a neighbor. It's a neighborhood. We're in a neighborhood right now, and we're gonna do a little tune called "Sit and Talk," another backyard chill out song. This one may or may not take place at a beach with a loved one, at a table, or a log, a piece of driftwood you're sitting on. Well, I love it when we sit and talk. Let the waters pass by below. An angel come from above and touch you with the heart and soul. I love it when we sit and talk. Let nothing else come between us. For I would rather be nowhere, not Mars, Jupiter, or Venus. I love it when we sit and talk. To let the autobus, trucks, and trains, all the industrial sounds of the city and the world, the aeroplane, be the sea. Yes, be the sea. Yeah, I love it when we sit and talk. I love it when we sit and talk. Well, let's talk about the way of the world and how we could make it better. About your friends and your family. Oh, and how we could make it better. I'm gonna tell you about all my heroes, how they never sacrificed their souls. Well, the list is very short and sweet, but the song is dedicated to you. I said to you. Yeah, I love it when we sit and talk. 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 It's like holding hands across the water. I love it when we sit and talk. Uno más, yes. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I don't know all this. I've never played this song before, but it's one that Robert mentioned, and it's also, well, I heard it first from Winston Jarrett. I did a little research on the song because I really liked it, and I found out it was actually a country song by one of the Hanks. There's two Hanks that do it, and the one I have on an album of Hank Snow. I love Hank Snow's rendition also of "Send Me the Pillow That You Dream On." So I'm gonna give it a shot, make some stuff up, make it happen.
Yeah.
Send me the pillow that you dream on. Don't you know that I still care for you? Send me the pillow that you dream on. So darling, I can dream on it too. Each night I sit alone, I think about you, and dream I kissed your face a time or two. Send me the pillow that you dream on, so darling I can dream on it too. Each night I sit alone, I think about you, and dream, you know, I've kissed you a time or two. Send me the pillow that you dream on, so darling I can dream on it too. So darling I can dream on it too. So darling I can dream on it too.
Woo!
Thanks for Yogoman and Bongo Jack. Thank you for your time and listening, and hope you enjoy. We're going to send it back over to Robert Sarazin Blake, one of my best friends, and I'm so happy to be here with you right now.
Wow. That was such a joy for me. You know, last week Philip did a couple songs in the middle of the show, and I realized that was the first live music I'd heard in 4 months. And you two playing a set right now was actually the first full set of live music. And live music has made me who I am. And I think I forgot how much I love it. I needed that. I could just listen to you play for hours. And I think I felt that way before.
Once. Once.
But man, I'm so there now. It's like I am thirsty. No, like George said, we've known each other a long time, 25 years of playing music together. And I was in the band for a couple of years there, and happy to say I'm on the Yogoman Burning Band record called Beam Me Up, of which there are LPs available, so I recommend you order an LP. And that's my one rhythm guitar feature in the band.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, rhythm. Masterpiece.
Solid job.
Wow, yeah.
Solid job.
It's just I got a new song. It's not ready yet, but it references a motif of driving down Northern California. We had this mid-sized tour mid-sized tour bus. It was not a mini. It was not a short bus. It was not a full size. It was mid-size, and we went back up and down the coast 4, 5, 6, 7 times while I was in the band. And I count those as some of the happiest times I've ever had in my life. Sitting in that tour rig with these wonderful people playing music at night. It doesn't get much better than that. So I may do some summertime tunes. You know, as I was kind of complaining about the weather and everything earlier. These people are piping in. It's 90 degrees in Buffalo and they want to move to Bellingham. Well, I'm telling you, it rained all day today and it's July. When June, we're used to it. June gloom, January, we can take it. But this kind of weather in July, and we start getting a little grumpy. It's true. We do get a little grumpy. And we get a little grumpy because we can't go out to the bars anymore. That makes us a little grumpy. But Philip wrote this wonderful tune. I want Yogo and Jack to hear it. And it's about our little town here. So a shout out to author Philip Hoffman. I'm riding out of Sudden Valley on a hub-built Franken bike. I've got the moonrise over my shoulder. Up ahead, street lights. I'm looking for excitement, something wild but subdued. I'm rolling down the railroad trail. I've got things I wanna do. I want some hot house jazz. I wanna dance the night away. I want the music, I want the moonlight shining down on Boundary Bay. I want a waltz with the dancing gypsies. I want treasures from the trove. I am searching for Satori before we all go up in smoke. Oh, the menace round the cabin, hearing rumors in the night. We wander round the underground. Will there be red rum at the red light? We stampede the wild buffalo. We firefly lights downtown. We have a honeymoon in the alley. We do the up and up. We shake the shake down. We got the hot house jazz. We're gonna dance the night away. We got the music. We got the moonlight shining down on Boundary. That's just a little bit south of Chestnut, a little north of Maple. Oh, it's east of the Chuckanut Mountains, and it's west of the peninsula. Yes, I'm talking about the moonlight down on Boundary Bay. We got the hot house jazz. We're gonna dance the night away. We got the music, we got the moonlight shining down on Boundary Bay. If you don't live in the most northwest corner, the most northwest city, the most northwest state in the lower 48, then you don't know that all those places referenced are restaurants and bars that are part of the fabric of our lives, of which we don't participate anymore because we don't gather in close quarters anymore because we are in the middle of a pandemic. Distancing is not optional, but suffering is optional. We choose not to suffer. We choose to have a good time as safely as we can, and that's what we're doing right here. On Thursday, happy hour, all the way through July, then it will be the Jamboree. We encourage you to go buy a ticket to the Jamboree, even though it's coming to you free. Buy a ticket to the Jamboree, even though it's coming to you free. And if you buy some merchandise now, we will mail it to you so you can wear Jamboree merchandise, which is cool because this is the first time some friends of mine in Buffalo and in St. Louis and Oh yeah, in New York as well, yeah. Clay Freed. And Guelph, some friends of mine out there can actually attend the Jamboree just as much as people who live right here in the city of subdued excitement. And speaking of merchandise, Yogo's got a whole new merchandise program going. He's got some beautiful t-shirts printed. He was up all night printing t-shirts. They're looking really good. David's going to swing the camera for that. David is playing the drums, doing all the tech, doing the camera work. I'm telling you, if this was union, I'd be having to pay him 3 different scales. So you tell me, Jordan, you've made the t-shirts before you finished the album.
Yes.
I love it.
Because it was a live stream, it was a live event.
It was an event.
We recorded it onto audio, hard drive, whatever you do these days. And then and video, like higher quality video.
HD.
Yes. So we'll see if we get, something. But really, it was just the point of doing it and giving Winston a platform. So.
I bet you're like me, and if you're watching some video and it's not HD, you're pretty disappointed.
I really care.
Yeah.
In Northwest way of saying.
What I really want is a higher definition television, man. It's just not what's been going on for the last 30, 40 years isn't enough, man.
1020 HD.
I need a higher definition. I mean, what's going on, people? It's TV. It's not real. It's okay if you can't see it that well. It's okay.
The grain means it's more real.
Yeah, make it up. It's fine. The TV is fine. We don't need high definition television. I mean, come on. This is too much. It's too much. It's just too much. It scares me. What are we talking? Well, I didn't want to say. I knew Yogo and I would be on the same page with that. He was talking about being up all night. We'd be going to do a gig, and I'd pick him up. All right, we're picking him up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we get in the van and be driving to wherever the gig is. And he'd look at me and he'd go, 2 hours of sleep. I mean, sometimes it was 4, but I think 2 was a real common feeling we had. We get into the van. Jordan can run on 2 hours of sleep. Yogo, call a song from the old days.
I like that one. Something about, it's also about, it's okay, it's not great. I don't know why I like that one. It's good.
That's a song off a record I made in 1999 that I don't remember anymore.
Or the other one that we played together.
But I do have a song called, I originally had a song called Okay, Not Great. But as I grew up, I had a song called Okay, Okay, Okay. Yeah.
See, this is the second version. That's right. Things are getting better all the time.
Yeah.
Beatles.
Yeah. Maybe I'll eventually write a song called Okay.
Sound of the Plane.
But Wonderful.
Sound of the Plane.
Yeah, you're going. You went to the way back. Now I'm doing Okay, Okay, Okay.
Detroit. I mean, it's just easy. I can remember that name.
Yeah. Oh, we're having a great happy hour. We hope you're hanging with us. We hope we haven't gone too far off the rails for you. We wish we could be with you in your town, but guess what? This is going to pass. And you're going to get an email from me, and I'm coming back to your town, and so is Jordan. We're always on our way to the next gig. Right now, that next gig just happens to be in my backyard on Thursdays. Parents getting old. Parents getting ill. Don't have any kids. I wonder if I will. If I had a second life, I might do things differently. I love the life I have. I love to see what I can see. The freedom of the lonely night. Okay, 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 okay. I'm not 22. I live like I am. No job, no wife, no house. Kiss away the girlfriend. All could change so fast, and maybe it will. I'm trying to keep a distance. I'm trying to get my fill. Freedom of the lonely night. Okay, 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 okay. Freedom of a lonely night. Okay, okay. So I try to walk in peace. I've broken a few hearts. There was one I shattered. Believing greatness comes from a lonely mind, and I am just trying to be good. Anything goes when you're good and gone. I think I know what's happening. I love it when I'm wrong. Whispers in my ear from whom the bells chime. Mother's voice at sundown. I know it's time. Freedom of alone. The night, okay, 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 okay. Freedom of the lonely night, okay, okay. All right, Yogo, drop by some requests. This one, and then we'll bring David back up here. Maxine didn't have a garden, she lived in a condo. Over to my house after school and we'd go walking cans, looking cans, collecting cans. So punk rock was not new to me. My grandmother dived in dumpsters, brought home the treasures for the family. My father shook his head as she offered him a beer found in her favorite place. Drink up, she said, there's nothing wrong with it. I learned class from my grandma. What you offer me, I'll take it. Something I learned from my grandma. When Maxine grew up, her parents weren't around. She rooted for the underdog whenever there was a game on. She gave me a drink at 13, said if it's all right with your father. She drank Manhattans, well, it's all right with me. I'd stop by her place, sometimes early in the morning. We'd have what she liked to call a treat. I learned it from my grandma. It's never really too early. Something I learned from my grandma. Maxine taught me God is love that led to confusion later on. When I met Christians, she let me help her light the candle on the altar. The church was dark and cool, there were mostly old people there. And after church we would go walking for cans, looking for cans, collecting cans. At her funeral, the priest, he had written a poem entitled Tin Can Lady. She was somewhat well known. I think of her often and every now and then. I get the urge to go pick up a in school they teach you if we all act in our own best interest, it'll be best for everyone involved. Learn resistance from my grandma. Tell my teachers I don't believe you. Something I learned from my grandma. Song about my grandmother Maxine. David, you able to come back up? I was hungry. I got a sandwich. Well, I've been drinking a little wine. Still in the corner. Watch the girls. Heard the voice of an old friend of mine. Forget about the bar, the party's out on the streets. Sidewalk in between. No bouncer to kill your buzz. You can bring your own drinks. Packs of Rome, heard him going to the next bar. Death party, the diner, the cab. 10 p.m. anticipation, 2 a.m. traffic. Forget about the bar, the party's out on the street. It's a warm summer night. No cover charge and no ID. A front row seat to the fights. My imagination got stupid. I saw 2 young Latinas. I thought I could be their man. They didn't see me, but a white girl did. Hola, senor, is what she said. Kept on walking. I kept eating the sandwich. Well, I've been drinking a little wine. Trying to hold back time. The vodka's a man. The buzz and the bears, the short skirt wolf pack, blue jean hawk street, bartender's kickback, searching for the flame, hustling for the fall, lipstick in the mirror in the bathroom. Forget about the bar, the party's out on the streets. It's almost Halloween. All the kids are back and they're acting the fool. Somebody said somebody scream. Well, nobody did. Nobody did. Give the guy $1. He ain't playing for free. Give the guy $1. He ain't playing for free. Give the guy $1. He ain't playing for free. Send this one out to our local representatives running for office in the 42nd District, Washington State. That's Alicia Rules and Sharon Shoemake. And we're also going to send it out to Joe Biden. That's right, we are supporting Joe Biden.
I saw a bumper sticker that said, By Dawn 2020. By Dawn.
Okay.
I think maybe. How was it spelled?
BYEDON.
Oh.
One word. 2020.
Yeah, okay. All right.
By Dawn.
All right.
2020.
That's nice. We hope and we pray and we work and we send postcards and we know that we cannot have another 4 years of Donald Trump. Lady in the bay holds the promise of breathing free. We feel the glow of the torch when our eyes can hardly see. You weren't born to be the master. I wasn't born to be the mule. When the law is holding us back, we get together and change the rules. Our grandchildren's grandchildren will inherit the earth and sun. We'll use our 2020 vision to leave it cool for everyone. We're all on the same ship, ice melting, water rising, with all hands on deck cutting carbon. I see a new sun rising. 'Cause I'm born to win, I'm born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. Born to win, born to win. Tax cuts go to the wealthy, food stamps cut from the poor. After 40 years it trickled down, not gonna let them trickle us anymore. But I can't afford the medication. Sisters killed in Iraq. Billionaires fly to the Bahamas in a limousine jet. And still we persist, and still we persist. Still we persist, and still we persist. You can only sit in one chair, only sleep in one bed. I see too many people living on the street. We're gonna have to help the billionaires share. 'Cause I'm born to win, I'm born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win, born to win. Freedom is access to health care. Freedom is no student debt. Freedom is breakfast and dinner. Freedom is a good night's rest. Freedom is being any color, walking every street without fear of violence, working on your dreams. Freedom is clean air. Freedom is drinking clean water. We can do anything if we keep our heads together. 'Cause we're born to win, we're born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win, born, not me, us. It's not all about me. Not me, us. No one can do it alone. Not me, us. It takes millions of people. Not me, us. To fight for justice. Not me, us. No one can do it alone. Not me, us. It takes millions of people. Not me, us. To fight for justice. Not me. Oh. Cause I'm born to win. I'm born to win. Empire State to the volunteer state. Old line state to the equality state. Keystone State to the treasure state. Show me state to the golden state. Great Lakes State to the bluegrass state. We're born to win. Born to win. Oh, that's my new song for the 2020 elections. And we are supporting, of course, here in Whatcom County, Alicia Rules and Sharon Shoemaker doing a great. Sharon's been doing a great job in Olympia, and of course we're supporting Joe Biden to be president of the United States, and we're very excited to see who he chooses as VP. And we are supporting all the progressive candidates, and I believe now in Kentucky we're supporting Amy McGrath to let Mitch McConnell retire. It's not retiring early, it's retiring way too late, but we really want him to retire. I think he'd do a great job tending his garden beds next year. That's what I'm envisioning of the future. Well, I think it's time we wrapped up the show. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Of course, we got the digital tip jars going on, so please do throw a few bucks in that, and we'll spread that around to our good friends over here, way over there, socially, spatially distanced, but our hearts are right together. And go to their pages too. They got a lot going on right now. Made a record with the great Winston Jarrett. Winston Jarrett? Winston Jarrett. Man, great music there last Friday night. I was really enjoying it.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for being here. These Thursdays are making me feel better than I was otherwise.
I can share these broadcasts with their friends. If they so choose.
Well, it's over now. I mean, it's the end.
Yeah,
It's
but
the last
still-
song of the
it goes
show.
on.
I mean,
It goes on. Don't forget, after it's over, you can still watch it.
Yogo's saying, I wants me to tell you, after the show's over, you can still watch it.
Sure.
After the show's over, I can still tune my guitar, but it's going to be best if I tune it just a little bit more now. That's what. You can share the show anytime. It's live for us, but it's recorded for the world. That is our new paradigm. And I am starting to get a little nervous. Got to let you know, we got a jamboree coming up here. Pretty healthy budget going out. So I'm really hoping some people buy some tickets to this free event called the Subdued String Band Jamboree. It's free to you, but it's not free to produce. So we have tickets available and a whole bunch of cool merchandise. So pick something up. And please, most importantly at all, when the weekend comes, tune in, turn on, and drop out. No, don't drop out. Drop in, tune in, and enjoy. Tune in, turn on, and don't drop anything. Drop everything you're doing, tune in, and don't turn around, because the next act's even better than the last. Thanks to Yogoman and Bongo Jack for being with us. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. This has been another Thursday Happy Hour. We're going to keep it rolling through July. Taking the first Thursday of August off because that's going to be right before Jamboree weekend, and we don't know what's happening after that. The future is unwritten. We like to close always with a song from our good friend in Cork City, Ireland, Hank Waddell. Well, it's great to see you, because we thought you were dead. You come back to life, so you get out of your bed. It's great to see you. Was that your ghost? Thought you were gone, burnt toast. It's great to see you. Whisper nothing, sing softly on your ear. Try not to cut short the moment that's here, shadowing might be. Feeling's clear. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. It's great to see you. Are you gonna stay? Are you here for the long night? Are you leaving at the break of day? It's great to see you. Yeah, it's true. It's great to see you. It's great to be near you. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. See you next Thursday.